Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Your favorite live streamer's favorite live streamer. Thank you for tuning in. Hash Brown, Cardano withdrawal suspended on Binance. What is happening? I'm not sure. I'm not on Binance. Not your keys, not your crypto. I'm not sure, guys. This is, breaking news. So you guys may want to look into that. But apparently Cardano withdrawal suspended. Maybe Cardano's running an update or whatnot. Contact customer service. Okay? That's not what we are over here. Not your keys, not your crypto 101. Let's get straight to it. The market is bleeding out. Okay? Bitcoin down under 30,000. Ether under fire. How low will it go? I told you there will be blood. So hopefully you guys have already sought haven in some stables. And if you haven't, perhaps there maybe is some time. This is not financial advice. Everything here is IMO, in my opinion. I'm not your crypto daddy, although maybe I should be. Maybe, perhaps. Shout out to Hash Brown and the rest of the boomers out there. Make sure you're dropping a comment, a like, a subscribe, a post notification. Ding, ding. How low is this thing going to go? We're going to look at the charts. We're going to talk about it. And I'll let you know about the plays that I've been involved with, specifically Pulse Chain. I did the sacrifice yesterday. We'll talk about any potential boomers out there, if there's any. And I'll continue to let you guys know where the gains could be made. Okay, there's always some gains somewhere out there. Okay, sometimes it's warmer than others. But, right now it's a little cool, a little breezy. But, we're all right. We're all right. We've locked in some gains. We've been out here, and we're prepared for perhaps a stormy one up ahead. I'm hoping, and I'm assuming that most of the boomers have already stored up their storm supplies should things get a little bit more windy out there, which it appears it could be. So hopefully you guys got your storm supplies, you got your impact windows, you got your generators. You got some supplies, some dry powder, some extra bullets for when this thing could and maybe go down. Okay, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think over there. Display over here, Bitcoin against US dollar back to 29,465. And this thing is a waterfall right now. It's going downwards. The trend is downwards. Strong sell. Strong sell. Okay, so right now, Bitcoin's under fire. Right now, there's more sellers than buyers. And that's just what it is. I would expect this trend to continue until more hands get shaken out. Some of these billionaires need to be shaken out. Okay, they need to be scared. Some of these guys that bought at 40,000, 45, 50, the Sailors, the Musks, that they think they're ahead of the game. Okay, they think they're ahead of the game. But no, that's not the truth. The truth is that the boomers here in the chat are ahead of the game. Okay, and we've been on the BTC for a while. And in fact, they're buying our bags. Okay, they have bought our bags. And we're one step ahead. And now we're waiting for further dips. And we're positioning ourselves in alternatives. And we'll continue to stay one step ahead of those that think they're at the front of the line. Your favorite live streamer's favorite live streamer here. One step ahead of Musk. His bags may be bigger than us, but he's not moving like we're moving. Drop a comment. Shout out to all the boomers out there. BTC against USD. They're at 29,471. How's ETH looking? Everything's blood red right now. ETH is where's ETH? Bit Papa, kaboom, we booming. Shout out to Bit Papa, an OG crypto maniac boomer here in the trenches. I appreciate you, Bit Papa. He just dropped me $5 here in the chat. Guys, if you're getting value from the stream, if you've been booming with the boomers, throw 5, 10, 15, 20, $1. Show love if you like. You shouldn't be a broke boomer if you've been tuning to this channel for some time. I don't see too many broke boomers out there. We're one step ahead of Musk. Okay, we're ahead of Musk. Okay, we're ahead of Musk. And you see now Bezos, they say that he's going to space now. These guys, man. Whoever believes that, the joke's on you. This thing, guys, come on. This is all show and tell, guys. This is all Come on. This is a little show they're putting on for you. You know, Branson goes up there. Bezos goes up there. Where are they going, guys? Come on, guys. Come on. It's really funny. But anyhow, 1739. 1739 over here on Ether. Ether had about the same trajectory against as BTC. Ether is on a strong sell. What's interesting here is what coin is going to retain more value here in this bear. Is it going to be ETH? Is it going to be Bitcoin? So far, I believe it has been ETH. You know, there's a strong argument to be made that ETH has more potential value than BTC. If you look at most of the coins in the top 100, there is a significant amount of ERC20s in the top 100 on the crypto market cap, including wrapped Bitcoin and a bunch of stables. At least bring a pre-roll. You know it, guys. If you getting value from the stream, don't show up empty-handed. Don't show up to the party without a drink or a little pre-roll. Don't be that guy. Throw $5 on it, at least $1 or $3. Big Papa knows what's up. They're trying to leave the sick and poor on Earth so they can go die on Mars. Ain't nobody going anywhere, guys. No one's going anywhere. Okay, they're going really high up there. They take the plane really high up, and then they just nosedive for a little while, and then they just level it off. I mean, it's not even more than a minute. Some people rather pay for space instead of tax like us poors. You know the deal. Listen, it's part of the show, guys. It's part of the show. If you haven't figured out that they're part, I don't even know if these guys are real or not. I'm going to be honest with you. Like at this point, it's just all smoke and mirrors. It's a show. Okay. The Antarctic Treaty, everybody's in on it, and they have been for years. Come on, guys. Everybody's in with the global order. Everybody's in with the vax. Everybody's in with the masks. Okay, guys, come on. They're not going anywhere. You know it, Peter. They go up really high, and then they nosedive for a while, and you could simulate, some flying. If you nosedive from going, really high, you will float around for a little while, and they level off the plane, and they just bring it back down. I mean, there's, Elon is an NPC. Yeah. Jeff Bezos to the moon. It's funny, though. It's funny, and if you see the video, there's never a one take shot that shows you everything. They cut from here to there. It's almost like a production, you know what I mean? And it's always with a fisheye lens. I mean, it's actually kind of funny, guys. At this point, once you look at it and you see, I mean, come on, Bronson's an NPC. Bezos is an NPC. Who knows? I mean, perhaps maybe, guys. Perhaps maybe. But yeah, I think it's funny, this guy Branson goes up there. Guys, they've been talking about bringing everybody to space since the 80s or 90s. They've been talking about going to the moon since we went there. Nobody's going anywhere, and they'll continue to give you the rap, and then they'll show you a little guy up there in a little space flight, and it's come on, guys. All smoke and mirrors. I mean, for all you know, it's a green screen, for that matter. I mean, I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but I'm not believing the main narrative, that's for sure. Anyhow, and if it's the fact, then where's all the scientific data? Show me the telemetry data. At what point do you actually get through the atmosphere? At what point do you start floating? Specifics. How fast was the plane go? Why don't they publish all the data? Publish it all. It should be open source. Everything, the pressure in the suit, every information should be published for humanity. Okay, it should be open source. People should be able to make a rocket in their backyard. But that's never going to be the case, guys. They lost the data, guys. They lost the data. It's like their dog ate the homework. What happened to the moon data? They lost it. How do we get into the space stuff? I don't know. But anyhow, let's go back to this crypto stuff. 1743, they're on ETH. Bitcoin bleeding out. Listen, we're going to have to be patient out here. Even Hex is down, okay? The Hex is a strong sell-off out there. You know how I feel about Hex. I'm lukewarm about it. Down, 26% today after that Pulse Chain sacrifice day. You guys can check out Pulse Lead. You can see the sacrifice phases. So total sacrificed already on Ether is 370, and day 5 ended yesterday. So the best rate for your points was yesterday, and then the whole entire sacrifice phase ends in 13 days. Every day, the points decrease by 5%, the points that you can earn. So, you know, and you can see, I'll tell you, a lot of people, you know, if you want to look at the top 1,000, look at the top 1,000. View data for the top 1,000. This is just on Ether. This is not even taking account Polygon, Binance, Avalanche, and the rest of the chains. Look at that, 524 when I reloaded. So if you want to be in the top 1,000 of sacrificers, look at this. This is pretty significant. You got to drop at least 60 racks on them. Okay, I'll let you know. I didn't drop no 60 racks. To keep it a buck with you guys, I dropped about 10 racks worth of value on this sacrifice, and that was what I felt comfortable with. Okay, so you know, I can see, you know, like, you know, even the top 1,000 guys dropped 60 racks on it. Who's the top dog here? The top 10 dogs. Top dog got 29 million on it. Number 2 got 19. Number 10 got 5.1. So, yeah, I mean, you know, there's some big sacrifices here. So, you know, up to even the top 100, up to number 60. Number 60 is $1 million. So, you know, the first 60 people got $1 million on it, at least. Cryptonomicon's back. Good morning, sir. He says he's accumulating right now. Got BTC buyer orders from 22 to 28. I got ETH orders from 1480 to 1700. Yeah, I mean, I would expect it to go down. I've been talking about this, guys. I would expect it. And listen, I'm telling you this. Be prepared for anything. There is a possibility. I'm not saying a strong possibility, but there is a possibility that we may even go under 20,000. There may be a possibility that we go ahead and test, you know, 12,000 or something, okay, before we rocket again to, you know, all-time highs. Now, let me be clear. I don't think this is the death of Bitcoin or ETH, but I do think that we gotta shake out some of these hands, some of these big dogs too, you know, some of the Musks, some of the sailors that they're walking around a little cocky right now. Let's put a little pressure on them and see if they can really hold the bags there at 15. You guys bought at 40, 41. Maybe we can shake out a couple billionaires. Guys, we've been here since below 3K. It doesn't matter. Okay, we can go ahead and we can hold through this. Big Papa can see 10K. I can see about 12 on a real downside, and I'm prepared for it. You know, that's why I've been telling you guys for, you know, months on end now. I'm saying I got bags on stable coins ready. You know, and to keep it a buck with you, Nomicon, I don't have any buy orders yet for BTC or ETH yet. YET yet. I want to see, I'm not trying to time the bottom. I want to see it hit the bottom, whatever that bottom is, whether it be 22, 15, 12, whatever the bottom is. I want to see it hit the bottom, and I want to see it rebound a little bit before we go ahead and get back in. I want to ride the wave. I'm not trying to time the bottom. You know, listen, if the bottom's 12, okay, I'll wait for it to hit the bottom, and then I'll buy back in at 15 or 16. It's okay. You know what I mean? I don't need to buy the very, very bottom. If the bottom's 22, I'll maybe buy back in at 25. I don't need to time the bottom. Okay? Cryptonomicon says we won't break 20. Okay? I mean, listen, I'm not rooting for it to go under 20. Obviously, I got bags, but I'm prepared. That's all I'm trying to say. And if it does hit 20, and that's the bottom, like you said, maybe like 21, 22, then once I see it, that, you know, the trend change, that's where it's kind of like a surfer. You see the waves coming, and you want to catch the waves. You don't want to start swimming before there's any waves coming. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right, Nomicon. It's probably a shakeout, and perhaps maybe we can shake some of these fake actor nuts. Okay, these Bezos, these Musks. Guys, who are these guys? These guys are clowns. Okay, actors at best. Okay, get them out of here. They're not the truth. They're not in the front of the line like we are. They're not innovators. Okay, they got the capital, but that's about it. And they got a community, they got capital, but it's not like they don't got the ideas that a lot of you guys here have. Okay, the trend is your friend. Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I'm just trying to follow the trend. And actor knots, absolutely, actor knots. Okay, they're not going anywhere, and they're actors. Come on, guys. They're crypto distractions. Absolutely. Shout out to the boomers. I got my guys out here. Nomicon, it's been a while since I've seen you. Welcome back, Nomicon, an OG crypto maniac boomer. Someone was telling me yesterday, champ, you got to come up with the boomer shirts or the kaboom shirts. And, you know, you're probably right. I should come up with like a little kaboom shirt or something. Let me know. Champ made new slang. I mean, Kaboom in the crypto space is the champ. I mean, I should, definitely trademark. And Boomer, booming Kaboom. Like, that was before Boomer as an age became a meme. So, I appreciate it. I'm flattered when some people try to rip off the slang. The voice of the blockchain. I saw somebody try to make an event, call it the voice of the blockchain. No, guys, you're not the voice of the blockchain. The champ is the voice of the blockchain. BitPapa, Cryptonomicon, and the rest of the boomers in the chat are the voices of the blockchain. Not these actronauts. Not these guys out there that are jacking the slang. That they're late to the party, trying to jump into BTC in 2019 and 2020, acting like they're ahead of the game. Get out of here. Get to the back of the line with Musk and the rest of the guys. Champ slang rivals Wu-Tang any day. Shout out to the Wu. That's one of my faves. Like Ghostface, one of my favorite rappers. Put your slang words on shirts, I'll buy. Yeah, someone told me that yesterday. Like, Champ, you should do a little Kaboom shirt or something. I mean, I don't try to sell you guys products and stuff. I'm not out here trying to sell all the time. But maybe, maybe why not? Do a little shirt, why not? Now, I'll think about it. If anybody's a designer out there, have an idea for, Kaboom design, I mean, I'm up for it. We can maybe, talk about doing a split or something. I don't know. If you're a good designer, I like your design, maybe we could split it or something. A little Crip walk. That's right. The Crip walk as well. You guys know what's up. All right, so let's look at these charts. Let me know if you guys got into that Pulse chain. I let you guys know that I dropped about 10 racks of value on it. I'm kind of like, I don't know. First I was like 5 or 10. I'm saying, I'll do 10. And I said this before, to me, I really do consider it a sacrifice. I don't know what the hell's going to happen. To me, it's gone. I don't know if the Pulse chain's ever going to come. Indeed, it is a political statement. Word, I'll definitely support a Champ merch line. Okay, I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, I'm not the graphic designer. I didn't do that design here on the screen or whatnot. I got that done. But, if somebody out there's a designer, or maybe I could get somebody, do some like a cool Kaboom design or something that could be on a merch. Maybe, maybe you guys, I would rock a little Kaboom shirt. You know what I mean? I rock a couple crypto shirts. I got like a Pancake Bunny shirt. I have a Pancake Swap shirt. So yeah, maybe some champ crypto shirts, with some Kaboom. I appreciate that. So yeah, if anybody out there is hearing, let me know. Some t-shirt printing sites give you a piece without investment or design. They design for you. Yeah, I know that. I know about that. They're like order on demand. They fill your orders. I mean, they take most of the profit, but you don't got to put anything up. But to me, I think that the design would be the most important thing. I would want to, definitely take part in curating the design. I'm not the designer, but I want to take part in curating it because it's not like I want to get some company just like go. If they don't know the brand, I want someone that is involved with the brand that knows it. Somebody out of the community. Not just like some random person I pay out there. Even though that could work, but I want to make it meaningful because let's keep it $150. If I put out shirts, it's not like for the money play. For that I just invest in more crypto. I mean, it's not like shirts is going to make you boom any more than crypto could. But yeah, you should patent it from these slang jackers. Yeah, maybe. Satoshi's big cousin T. Yeah, I never even thought of that one. You see what I'm saying? Like, I say it, but no, that's an idea. Like, someone even told me yesterday, Champ, put a Kaboom on a shirt. Or like, Namakon's like, Champ, Satoshi's big cousin. Like, I say these things, but I'm not necessarily thinking in terms of merch right now. It's like, I'm not, but maybe that's cool. It's cool just for the crypto culture. Do it for the crypto culture. So I'll consider that, guys. Shout out to the boomers out there. But yeah, I mean, just wanted to touch base with you. Let me know if you jumped into Pulse. Let me know if you're trying to buy this Hex dip. I've been watching a little bit more of, this community because, right now it seems like the play with the most potential upside. So, I'm focused. I've got a bag on it. And for other plays, that I'm very focused on the stable plays. And one of the farms that is more attractive is the Mymatic USDC LP that you can pair up on QuickSwap and stake on Adamant for about 59% APY. I think it's about 29% APR or something like that. And that's a stable coin. My Matic is not as a trusted stable coin as others, but it's been working. It's been working. So, I got a bag on it, and that one has been a steady gainer for at least a month now. You can get great Gildan quality tees for cheap on AliExpress, champ, and then iron on the crypto slogans for the low. Yeah, that seems like probably the way to do it for the most for the cheapest. Get the shirt yourself, and that way you can have the most margins. But having somebody else fill the orders is attractive too, because you don't got to do anything. There's nothing to do. There's no money to put up. I don't got to do any work. So there's routes to go. But yeah, I'll consider it, guys. Now that you guys bring it up, and then offline, somebody told me yesterday, like, champ, what's up with the Kaboom shirts? Like, I would wear one. I was like, okay, you would, and this was like, offline, in person, like, yo, champ, throw a little Kaboom on there. So yeah, maybe, but again, guys, I don't think on those terms. It's like, I'm not thinking of coming up selling shirts. You see what I'm saying? But again, maybe it's not about monetary things. It's about for the culture. You know what I mean? Just we can rock it and you feel good. Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain, Mr. Old Opener. Yeah, I mean, I still open it with that, but no funny bunny shirt. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Teespring. Yeah, I heard about that. They advertise to the YouTubers, like, since I got the channel monetized, they've hit me up with advertise like, oh, you can use Teespring to sell shirts to your community. So yeah, it came up. I just haven't gone around. There's a lot of things I haven't gone around to that I can monetize. Like, I should have made the Telegram. I should have merch. There's a lot of things. I should have more people on this on the channel with the interviews. I should have better thumbnails. Like, I'm conscious about this stuff. You know what I mean? I am. But a lot of what I do here is not necessarily for gains. It's also for lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy it. It's not all about the hustle sometimes, guys. Like, I actually genuinely enjoy just, talking out here and chopping it up with Namicon and BitPapa. And it's like, sometimes it's not even about selling merch or even making the gains. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm about the gains as well, but I like the fact that you do it for fun. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I do it for fun and other reasons too, not only for fun. Let's keep it a $1.50, like the channel has provided me a level of freedom that other, employment opportunities may have not. So, being a first mover in the cryptos, this channel has allowed me to spend a lot of time focusing on crypto. And that's been very positive. I can't stand 99% of YouTube shows says BitPapa. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they do it. They look at it like completely like a job, like, okay, it's all sales. And I get it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm about the referrals and stuff too. Like, I'm down with it. I'm down to make some sales and some referrals and all, but it's not the only thing, I need a Deep in the Crypto Battlefield t-shirt as well. Whatever you do, I'll support a champ. It ain't all about the money. It's actually good promo in a great way to spread the message. You're right. So yeah, I'm going to consider that. I mean, pop up a shirt, you know what I mean? And, yeah, it's not all about the money. I mean, I'm not going to give a bunch of shirts off for free. Obviously, we have to pay for them and stuff, but it's not for the the money grab either. You're not going to get rich selling shirts just on YouTube. I'm sure someone will, but the majority won't. But yeah, so let's talk more about Bitcoin. I mean, I was catching that stream yesterday with Hart, and and I've been saying this even myself, that I believe that Bitcoin's on a downtrend, and what is the future of BTC compared to other cryptos? I'm not fudding BTC at all, but it's becoming apparent to me that BTC may lose its market share to other coins in the near future. Okay, not that it's dying or anything like that, but it's got about 60% market share, and may continue to lose some to Ether and some of these other coins. So, what's the play? Because, BTC's always been my number one hold above stables. So, I just want to make sure that we're in the asset that's going to be appreciating the most. And the assets that have appreciated the most in the past couple of years have not been Bitcoin. They've been Cardano, Binance, Chainlink, and let's keep it 1,000, Hex. Bit Papa says, we know you don't need it. Indeed. Guys, no freeloading, body slam, the likes. It costs nothing but love. You got it, guys. I appreciate that. Body slam, the likes if you can, guys. Kaboom, kaboom. So we're back here on Pulse Lead, and let's go back to, we're on Pulse Chain. Time until rate increase is 5%. And you can read the sacrifice details. I was checking out Crypto Slow videos yesterday, and he was talking about why he didn't get into Pulse, and not throwing FUD at all. And he made a point that I think is worth considering. He's like, I think so many people have already bought into it. Where is the exit liquidity to make gains? Like, if they've already collected, $500 million in the pre-sale, then you're gonna have to collect even more to sell it for more. So it's something to consider. I'm definitely in it to win it because I feel like the potential upside is more than the downside. That's, in summary, why I jumped in. What up, champ? I was listening to Richard yesterday. He convinced me to go heavy into Pulse, and I'm glad I did yesterday before this dumping. Buddha, like I said earlier, ultimately, I threw about 10 racks at it of value, and it's what I'm comfortable losing if it all goes to nothing. Because, at the end, it's a sacrifice, and we shouldn't expect anything. But yeah, I would say that the recent streams have been more convincing. And look, I'll be honest with you guys. I never really studied Hex or Richard simply because I was like, I'm not feeling this. And I just looked the other way. So, now I've had time to pay a little bit more attention. And, it's not as unattractive as it was before. But, I'm not a cultist. I'm not a fanboy. And, I'm focused on this now because I got a bag on it. You know what I mean? Edward, good morning. How's everyone's morning going? Doing well, Edward. He says 10K. Nice. Yeah, about a 10K bag in there. And, that's what I'm comfortable with for myself, and that number is different to everyone. That number is different to everyone. I know someone that their number was a G pack. Like, that's all I'm comfortable with. It's also, I look at it like this. I was talking to someone offline yesterday, and they're like, champ, I'm about to throw a big bag at it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not anybody's daddy. You do what you want. But, one thing I would consider is if whatever you're throwing at it, you're not going to have to use today, tomorrow, or even in a month from now. So it's going to be gone. You're not going to, if you do get an airdrop that's worth anything, it's going to be maybe a month or two or more from now. So what are you comfortable staying with right now? Okay. Yeah. Something may happen in the future with that, but once you do your sacrifice, are you going to be comfortable with what you have left? You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. Crypto's Fist says, Sam here took a second look at Hex just this year after dismissing it for a year. Yeah, I dismissed it, and I particularly wasn't fond of it, and I had ignored it. I wasn't interested. But listen, the trend is our friend, and if something's trending and is performing, I'm going to look at it. I've said this so many times. We need to remove our personal opinions. And I have a personal opinion or whatever, but that is, the trend right now supersedes that. I need to look at the trend as well. I can't just ignore everything else. You got to have an open mind, right? Like that's the whole very point of having an open mind. Like, okay, you think one thing, but maybe you can consider another. It doesn't mean that you got to change your mind, but at least consider. So, I'm considering, I'm trying it out, and it's what I'm comfortable with. Hell yeah, I got my wife into Pulse too. She was digging Richard's luggage. She threw in 1 ETH at the sacrifice stoke for her. There you go. Everybody's going to do what they feel comfortable with. Okay. But again, just consider this. Like I told the gentleman offline yesterday, it's like, whatever you're throwing in this, consider it gone forever. Okay. Because even if you do get something back, it's not going to be next week or in a month. It's going to be in a few months. So you're going to have, okay, something that you're comfortable with dealing with now. Are you going to be comfortable with what you're left with? I'm just a sucker for legs. If the project has legs, I'm hitting. Yeah. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. I see the trend. I see the community. I see that people are talking about them. There's value in that. Whether you like it or not, or whether you think it's going to work, or what your personal opinion, there is value in a community. Okay? There is major value in a community. So I see that there is upside. And of course there's a downside in everything. For all you know, you sacrifice and, they just straight rob you. I mean, like, and you don't even get anything. So, you gotta consider everything. So that being said, I'm comfortable with the calculated, with the sacrifice that I did. I'm comfortable with that. Prolonged gratification. Yeah, indeed. I mean, there is something to be said to delayed gratification. 30 minutes here on the stream. I just wanted to touch base with you guys. Where do I think Bitcoin's going? How low will it go? Like I've said, guys, I believe that, definitely we're obviously in the 20,000 range already. I believe, what is it, BitPapa or Electric Boot or somebody up there, was it? Namacon, he says he's waiting for like 22. And listen, I mean, I think it could go even lower. I don't want to FUD out or anything, but I'm prepared. Just be prepared. Okay, how are you going to feel holding bags at 12,000? Should that be the case? Are you going to be comfortable with that? If not, then you should consider something else. Are you using Staker app or MetaMask? Heck, average stake 5.8 years. That's saying something. I don't know about Staker app, but I did hear about the average stake being 5.8 years, and that's that's more than I would have thought. To be honest with you, I'm not staked in Hex, but maybe I'll throw a little bag on it. One thing that's attracted me of maybe doing a stake in Hex is that once this fork comes out, there's a strong possibility that you'll have P-Hex and have something else over there. So a 1-for-1 or a 2-for-1, depending how you look at it. So, I'll consider it. But, again, I don't fanboy into almost anything. You know the deal. Like, I'll try these things. I'll give it a swirl in the whirl, and let's see what it does for us. Are you still in Tomb? They have a great community. No, I'm not in Tomb. I never really went in their Telegram, but, Electric Buddha, shout out to you. You threw me some Phantom. And we were in T-shares for a while, did well. And, we just are another place right now. Right now, I'm not really... I even got out of the zoo. I was in zoo for a while, but I'm going to be honest. I'm prepared for a downtrend, and you know how things go in a downtrend. Altcoins suffer. So, I've sought haven in stable coins, and I'm glad I did. Hart said Bitcoin to 10K. Let's go. Yeah. Listen, I'm saying that it's a possibility we go about 12. So yeah, I'm prepared. I'm not saying that's where it's going, but I'm saying that it's probable. It could happen. It could. Buddha's got Hex staked for 15 years as passive. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of wild to me. See, I'm not that attractive with locking up that long. I mean, again, I haven't even used the Hex thing. So I mean, I would have to worry about, months before, or a year before I even consider something like that. But forget about my opinion. I'll tell you other people's opinion. I've heard several people say the same thing as Buddha, and I've also heard other people say, listen, it's been the best investment I've ever done. So this is what I've heard. Okay, that's it. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not expecting Pulse to do Hex numbers. I'll be honest with you. I'm glad if I make some gain on it, if I make anything on it for that matter. But, I'm expecting perhaps maybe a double up. I don't know. Let's see. Or nothing. But, as far as like a 15, 20, 30X, I don't think so. I'm not. But what I do see is that I think that there is a high potential for the play to have meat on the bones. For there to be something to eat there. There could be a little bit, there's meat on the bones there. You can ladder that 15 to have stakes maturing every 3 or 6 months. Yeah, I understand. I mean, I understand too. I mean, I'm also have stakes on Wise, and I know that's kind of a knockoff of Hex. I get the staking approach. I understand it. I never got into it. And like I said, perhaps maybe I do. Buddha says, would you be interested in staking a T-share and compounding your Tomb FTM LP on air? I throw you a T-share. I mean, I did Tomb FTM on air, didn't I? I believe I did. I'll consider it, especially if it's Yeah, I got the ladder staking too. I mean, I would consider it, but I think I already did. But being that it's out there and it's not, if it's transparent, like I'm doing this. Buddha threw me a T-shirt and he wants me to cover it. I'll consider that, to keep it honest. You know what I mean? I'll consider that. But like I don't want to do backdoor deals or anything like that. I'm not. The champ's not like that. If it's transparent, like champ, I'll throw you a T-shirt, and you cover this. Perhaps maybe I will. You know what I mean? Like with no other expectations than doing a video. Perhaps. I'll throw you one right now if you deposit it in the masonry. Yeah, let me see the masonry. Let me pull up Phantom real quick. What's the APRs on this? There it is. So you got, this is what Buddha's talking about. Tomb Finance. Apparently he's still on it. I was in and out of this. I think I got in around 900, I would expect, and I rode it up to, I think at one point I hit like $2,000, and then I went back down, and I'm not sure where I sold. Definitely above 500 though. But if you guys want to learn a little bit more about this protocol, first algorithmic stablecoin, it's pegged to the price of Phantom. It should be, it's not completely pegged, but it's chasing the price of Phantom is my understanding. And then the masonry, which is what Buddha's talking about. Where are they paying? Let me unlock here. I'm unlocking so I can see the rates. Does it show you the rates? Right now, wow, the APRs went over 1,000%. Sheesh. All right. I mean, why not? So just to be transparent out here, Electric Buddha is going to give me a T-share, okay, so that I can stake it in the masonry and cover it. Okay, so he's going to give it to me so that I can cover it. So, we want to keep it transparent out here. And I've been on this before. So, let's give it a whirl and a swirl. Currency 365, kaboom! 10 USD. I appreciate that so much. Currency 365, one of our OG boomers out here. He says, only 3 weeks left of the bear summer. Glad I'm staking and chilling. Okay, so Currency thinks that we'll be out of this soon. If you want to give us a little bit more details on your opinion and why you say 3 instead of 3 months, let me know. So yeah, I'm waiting for Buddha to drop me this T-shirt, and I'll go ahead and I'll stake it, and we'll cover it. Why not? If you're gonna throw me a free T-shirt, we'll keep it transparent, and no expectations other than me showing showing the stake for a little while, and I'll keep it honest with you. I'll sell it when I want to. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, I'll cover it for a little while, but my intent is to sell it when I want to. But I'm gonna cover it. Masonry prints you tomb, then you sell half for Phantom and stake it for more T-share and keep compounding. Yeah, I'll definitely try it out. So while I'll wait for Buddha. Let's go ahead and pull up these other charts, and then I'll stake for the purpose of his request. Why not? Let me know when that's been sent through, Buddha. Staking and chilling, been waiting for BTC to fall off. It may go further down, guys. I mean, like I've said before. I mean, 29, 3, it's bleeding out, guys. It's bleeding out. Prepare for lows. We got to shake out some of these bigger dogs. Some of these institutions need to smell. They got to get it there. They need a little fear. Okay. And then kaboom. Yeah, this is the Bitcoin. So yeah, you could see, in a bear market, in a bull market, it's up, down, but there's higher highs. Being. You see, this is the bull, but the bull stopped right here, towards the end of April, and that was pretty much downward ever since then. We had a retrace up here, and that was it. We've had 2 potential pumps after the dump, and they've been too little, too late. This one that pumped on May 7th, and then that other pump on June 15th. But that's it. We're gonna go probably down to, I think, right about here. Maybe 17 or 18. Buddha says just sent it. All right, let me go ahead and refresh here and check it out. Refresh, and I should have one t-shirt here. So boom, 1.0 t-shirts available. Thank you to Electric Buddha. So just to be transparent, guys, Electric Buddha has given me one t-shirt, and he's requested that I stake it here in the masonry and cover it for some time. I will. I don't know how long, but I'm going to show it. We'll show it and we'll cover it. Why not? I've been on this before, and he wants me to try it again. So let's give it a whirl and a swirl out here. So one t-share confirm, and we'll go ahead and stake that, and we'll see. The APR right now is over 1,100%. Let's see if this APR can outperform the market. The market right now is downward, so let's see if the APR goes up faster than the rate of the coin, the faster than the coin drops. Because right now I believe that everything's going down. For the short term. Buddha, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Buddha just dropped me a share. And let me go ahead and refresh. Are we staked? Did I stake? Hold on. Still pending. Let me speed that up. Pending on Phantom? Failed. Transaction failed. Try that again. You can only claim once a day. Yeah, I remember that. The epochs, yeah, that you can only claim. So yeah, I'll try it. Let's see why did this transaction fail? Kind of taking long here. So let me try to speed this thing up. Failed transaction every time I try to speed up. Bro, the Phantom network is lagging right now. That's why it took so long to send. Stake. Okay, so yeah, it went through. Look, stake. There you go. It took a second. So let me go ahead and refresh. It should be there. Confirm transaction. One t-shirt available. Let me refresh this thing. I think it's just taking a second to confirm, guys. Failed transaction. There we go. One t-shirt stake. There it is. It took a little second. Things are, sometimes you got to push it through a couple times, but there it is. One t-share. Thanks to Electric Buddha, it's about $500. And next withdrawal is possible in 34 hours. We'll track this. Buddha. I know Buddha comes into the chat frequently, so I'll pull this up when Buddha comes to the chat. We'll continue to track it and see how much gains we can make off this t-share. Thank you, Buddha. I appreciate you. Kaboom. And this is tomb.finance/masonry. APR's look, APR's dropping. It was above 1100. Right now it's 1092. So we'll keep an eye on it. And again, the Phantom. The T-share price is $5.26. Tomb price is 17 cents. And by staking T-share, you earn Tomb. Tomb is designed to be pegged to the price of Phantom. So that's what it is, guys. I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much there, Electric Buddha. I'll continue to to cover this, and let's see how this does. Let's see how it does. And again, thank you for the gratuity. I appreciate you. Shout out to Buddha, the rest of the boomers out there. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll continue to keep our eyes on the markets. It seems like, we'll see if Tomb Finance, this T-share thing, is a play right now in the bear market. I believe Mymatic against USDC, staking and Adamant is pretty healthy. I've been doing it, and I'm attracted to it. The Curve stablecoin LPs, the 3 Curve LP that you could stake on either Beefy on Auto Farm. They pay you about 12 or 13% on your stables. That's a place to, hang out and wait. But other than that, I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's just it's a game of patiently waiting. Oh, and 4 Belt LP over there on Binance Smart Chain is okay. I believe they're about 14% on the stablecoin. So you may want to check out Belt. But that's about it, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto.